All right, everybody, we're coming back from the break. It's called the Business to Business Network Show. My name is Rex Perry. I'm the host and creator of the show. We talk business, politics, and economics, and real estate is the engine of Maricopa County. So we have a lot of real estate agents come on, talk about the market. Our guest is Paul. Paul, give us your last name. Introduce yourself, please.
My name is Paul Mosley. I'm a realtor with Epic Realty, and I have a team in Arizona. And I've been doing business here for 9 years. I've been licensed.
Fantastic. And Josh?
Yeah, owner of Dream Key Lending, local broker. So we find the lowest rates for our clients, and I've been doing this about a decade.
Excellent. And Preston?
Preston Moody. I'm with Palo Verde Title and Escrow. I've been in real estate my whole life.
Excellent. Okay. And Paul, let's go back to a little bit of the market. What are you seeing out there right now?
We're definitely in a buyer's market right now. Normally, this time of year, we see a big pickup in sales. Just to kind of give you an idea, last year in March, April, and May, we had about 7,000 sales that were closed during the springtime. January was one of the slowest months in the nation, not just here in Phoenix, Arizona. We only had about 4,800 sales close. February, we picked up a little bit, and we're thinking that March is going to be a down month again, because there's less listings pending right now. Mm-hmm. So, we're kind of seesawing back and forth, but the market's definitely slower than it was last year, and we're definitely in a buyer's market right now.
But finally, instead of the buyers having to line up and write these letters pleading with the seller to sell, tell us, first of all, when it's a seller's market, you've been there. Tell us some of the things the buyers have had to do just to get a chance to get recognized, right?
Yeah, I mean, in a 2021 environment and even the first half of 2022, there's always multiple offers, sometimes, as many as 5, 10, 20 offers. Everybody was paying above asking price. Sometimes by more than 10,000. Also, they were waiving inspections, taking the house in an as-is condition.
Give it to us.
Sometimes they're waiving the inspection period, which is, the period that you could say we want to walk away. Or they'd say, hey, we're not going to waive the inspection period, but we do want to have that period and we want to inspect it, but we're not going to ask for any repairs. So if we find anything, we're gonna probably take it unless something is really huge.
Yeah. But this is a segue to the mortgage guy. Get ready. Interest rates were 21, 22, approximately for a 30-year mortgage. What were they?
I mean, the federal funds rate was basically at zero, right? And mortgage rates, as Josh will tell you, are not directly correlated to the federal funds rate. But interest rates were much, much lower. We were trending in the 3% range during 2021 and the first half of 2022 before they went back up. And so I'll segue over to Josh.
Josh, tell us about those good old days. What were they at again for a 30-year fixed, some sort of rate?
Yeah, I mean, we were in the threes. We were doing 15-year mortgages and in the mid to lower twos.
Those are the good old days.
Yeah, the good old days.
But guess what? We had just come off of COVID and a worldwide crash, right? That's why they were so low, one of the reasons, right?
Yeah, it was the Fed got super aggressive to keep the marketplace going. I think everyone agrees they probably overdid it a little bit there, and we've been in the hangover of that ever since.
But it caused prices to jump, right?
Well, that also shows how strong the Phoenix market is, because the pricing of these homes is still based on 3% mortgages, and they're not coming down.
Yeah.
So it was a quick way to make the Phoenix market grow up to the city that it actually is.
Yeah.
And it shows how strong the market actually is because these home prices have stabilized. And
and a lot of times with escrow, you're able to see some of these trends. Tell us a little bit about escrow and the marketing. Tell us about what you guys do on your end.
So, I mean, we focus on just helping the whole process to go smoother for the agents and for the buyers and for the lending. We're kind of the middleman to help everybody out. On the talking back about the good old days with the low rates, you actually talked to some reps who during that COVID period where everything was crazy, they sent the marketing reps home because the escrow officers were so busy during that period.
They didn't need help.
They couldn't take any more business.
Yeah.
They were working super long hours, and so that was kind of a crazy time.
Yeah. And so what we're going to do, we got a break coming up here, and then we're going to do another segment. Let's get a phone number, because obviously the market is changing, but this is now the good old days, means it's good days for the buyers. How can people reach you? Phone number, please.
So my cell phone number is 480-475-9525.
One more time. Paul just gave out his cell phone number, everybody, so if you need to get a hold of him.
It's 480-475-9525.
And for lending, getting pre-qualified, what's the best number?
602-753-7814.
One more time.
602-753-7814.
And for marketing and also information that you provide, how they reach you for that.
719-200-2926.
One more time.
719-200-2926.
Everybody stay tuned. We got to do a break. We'll be right back.